Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. A man was saved from a cardboard compactor this afternoon at a recycling plant.
Rescuers say there was an accident that led to the man falling into the compactor, and Channel 8's Matthew Mitleiter was on the scene. He has the latest details.
Lincoln Fire and Rescue crews saved a man who was trapped in a cardboard compactor at a recycling center on Thursday. First responders were sent to Green Quest Recycling near 4th and J Streets around 12:45 p.m. for a technical rescue. Captain Scott Pearson says the first crews to arrive asked for more assistance, and dozens of rescuers showed up to help.
When we got here, the first arriving crew knew right away that it was going to be a prolonged entrapment, extrication, a lot of moving parts that we had going that we all worked together.
A spokesperson with LFR said a worker fell into the compactor while it was running and got pinned inside. They say the compactor was shut down shortly after the worker fell in, but someone had to cut the wires on the machine to turn it off. They say each of the compactors can hold up to 1,500 pounds of cardboard and crushes it from both the bottom and sides. They say it was running for some time while the worker was inside before being shut down. Rescue crews then had to dig their way through the cardboard to get the worker out. Before rescuers even arrived, another worker had already jumped in to help the first worker. He was eventually brought out and checked by LFR crews. LFR officials say the heat in the room played a factor in their rescue, and they had extra crews on standby to switch out and prevent anyone from overheating.
There was a lot of people working in a small area, a lot of cardboard, and it's pretty hot in that area. So the crews worked really hard in a pretty difficult situation and did an outstanding job.
Eventually, 2 rescuers got the man, who was conscious the entire time, out of the compactor. All in all, the rescue took about 40 minutes. Pearson says it was a successful rescue and that everyone was prepared.
And this was exactly what we did with all of our tech rescue trainings. It kind of all comes together when you see stuff like this. Communication from the first arriving, I think the medic unit was first arriving, to the first arriving engine, to when we had all the command staff. It just worked like it's supposed to when it comes to communications.
The worker was taken to a hospital trauma center to be treated for his injuries. The extent of those injuries is unknown. LFR officials couldn't share many details about how the man fell into the compactor, but says it was an accident. They also say OSHA will be investigating the incident. Reporting in Lincoln, Matthew Mitleiter, Channel 8 News.